Hello everyone and welcome to Holistic Healing with Deepshikha. The topic that I speak about today is a topic very close to my heart. It is a topic that I want to talk about, at the same time not talk about it because it makes me show my vulnerable side or talk about parts of me that have taken so much work to heal. Have I healed completely? Maybe not, because as we grow up, a lot of our actions, our way of thinking becomes a habit. And to overcome these habits is what is more difficult than understanding what is right and what is wrong. The topic that I'm going to talk about, and I hope I am able to do justice to, is what does love mean to a person who is emotionally wounded, or how does an emotionally wounded person see himself or herself in a relationship? So, when a person feels broken or emotionally wounded, the ability to love may become challenging. To start with, the person usually is questioning everything that he or she does or feels. There is so much self doubt that they can easily be manipulated, and a lot of people do exactly that. The concept of boundaries seems alien. Self love seems selfish. In fact, even when it may be very clearly evident that they are being taken advantage of, they continue to believe otherwise. For years, I had no concept of boundaries. I derived my self worth from the other person's need for me, even when I knew and it was very clear that I was being taken advantage of. Confrontations was something that I just did not like because of the fear of the other person getting angry or worse still, leaving. Yes, this was a very tangible fear that I had. What if the person left? And it's not just difficult for the emotionally wounded person, it's equally difficult to love someone who's wounded or has emotional trauma. I can never thank my friends enough who have stuck by my side through all these years. Through my ups and downs, my stages of being around, to wanting not to be in touch with anyone, to ignoring any advice that they gave me, to calling them again with the same story. Today, when I say relationships, I'm not talking only of romantic relationships, but all kinds, be it friends, family, colleagues, and of course the romantic ones. But like everything that is broken can be mended, so can a person with emotional trauma learn to experience and give love in the real essence of this beautiful emotion. Some of the things that I have understood and now follow to be able to show up better for myself include self compassion. I make it a point that I am always kind, understanding, and forgiving towards myself. I very strongly believe in self love and self acceptance. Of course, that does not mean that I am careless with other people's feelings, but that I respect mine. Vulnerability and trust. Loving requires vulnerability and trust. It is essential to gradually open up to the possibility of love, allowing oneself to be seen and accept the risk of potential hurt. Since the time I have been on this journey, I think this is one of the biggest changes that I have seen in myself. Through small steps and positive experiences, I have learned to trust myself and others and also be vulnerable around people. Another thing that I have learned about is setting boundaries. This is so important. Often people see setting boundaries as the person being rude and arrogant. But I have realized that it is in fact a person's way of communicating their limits, needs, and expectations, which in turn results in a space being created where not just the person but the relation also gets nurtured. Another thing that I have realized is that there is no bravery in facing your demons alone. I tried doing it for so many years. You see, I was the strong one. I was the one who could take care of herself. And then I was in the army, and of course, I was someone who would face the world alone. Even saying this sounds laughable today. I am so thankful for my tribe, the people I have had with me all these years and the ones I have found on this journey. Today, I do not want to deal with anything alone, not because I'm weak, but because I now understand a simple truth: talking helps. Of course, by that I don't mean that we should keep dwelling in our problems and get intertwined into the web created by again and again talking about it, but that talk to the right people and get help, even professional help. There's nothing small or wrong about it. And for people like me who find talking difficult, there are alternative means of healing, like energy healing therapies. Next, what I have done is made sure that I engage in activities and practices that promote emotional healing, which for me is practicing self healing and consulting my spiritual mentor. There are other activities like journaling, meditation, creative expression, or seeking professional help. The idea is to address and process past traumas and emotional pain. The most important thing is to embrace growth. Healing is an ongoing process, and growth is an integral part of that journey. It is also important to remember that healing takes time, and everyone's progress is unique. Patience, self compassion, and self care are key elements in this process. By embracing the journey of healing, anyone can cultivate a capacity for love that is authentic, resilient, and transformative. I would like to end this episode by mentioning the word kintsugi. Pardon me if I mispronounce it. It is the Japanese art of putting broken pottery together with gold. It is built on the idea that in embracing flaws and imperfections, we can create an even stronger, more beautiful piece of art. And what are we if not beautiful pieces of art? With this, I come to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do share it with your loved ones. Until next week, have a great day.